What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. It has been a week or so since the last draft. I anticipated to do a lot more, but then those new guaranteed inform packs and stuff just took up all my time and all my energy, and I forgot to do draft. But with Team of the Season around the corner, when you're watching this, you're watching this Wednesday. Team of the Season is here on Friday. So from Friday onwards, I'm going to want to spam draft as much as possible to play with the Team of the Seasons, maybe find some hidden gems, and of course pack the Team of the Seasons, which would be fantastic. Now the last few videos, guys, you have gone absolutely mental on the thumbs up button. There's nothing special about a draft video in many senses. Let's go for a 3-4-2-1. So let's just thumbs up for the sake of it. That's it. Right, what do we want to start with? We could. Does he go right mid? He does. Because it's very likely I'll get another Messi, maybe a blue Messi, the Team of the Year Messi, in at right forward if I take the right mid Messi. I could take Dybala, although he's got a much better card. I could take this Ozil card and then use him as a sub. I actually enjoy this Ozil card. Let's take Ozil, and I'm taking him literally on the grounds that I think I'm going to get a Messi here. I could be wrong. I could have screwed up. I did screw up. But we've actually got some alright players here. It's going to be Mkhitaryan or Willian, of course. Willian offers more opportunities to link players just because he's from a stronger nation. But if we get Ibra, of course, then Mkhitaryan's a great shout. Mkhitaryan's got more dribbling, more shooting, the same passing, more physical, more defending, and has 5-star, 4-star. High 5'10", whereas Willian is 4-star, 4-star, high 5'9", and only has marginally better pace. So we will go with Mkhitaryan, and we will see if we can get 95 Ibra. Well, Nange is a good shout. He just doesn't fit the team. Eden Hazard is a fantastic player, and it does look like we are indeed going for an EPL team. And on that note, RU is going to be perfect for us. Only 3-star, 3-star, but we can, you know, we can jig the team around a little bit where it needs to be changed. So Christian Eriksen in form is fantastic. Very nice indeed. We'll throw Christian Eriksen into the mix. And then we move swiftly on to the left mid. There are quite a few good yep, there we go. There's one, there's two. Let's go. Shall we go for a special team? Let's go for a special team. As many special cards. I mean, we're all special cards so far. Not special needs kind of cards, but special cards. We do get another BPL player, EPL player. I'm going to call it BPL, guys, because it's just ingrained into my mind. And for those that are wondering, because there was actually a thread on Reddit about it. Let me take this Amrabat card. People ask, why do people call it the BPL when it's not the British Premier League? It is the English Premier League, and that's why it's EPL. It's actually because in previous years it was sponsored by Barclays. So the BPL comes from Barclays Premier League, not the British Premier League. So most of you would have known that, but for the ones of you that didn't, might as well have been a legend. Rio Ferdinand. No, wait. Chris Smalling might as well have been a legend, Rio Ferdinand, but we'll take Chris Smalling. Oh, you couldn't have given me the new company. We'll take Otamendi. I feel like this is a good squad so far, dudes. And we'll take Jose Font. Not that he's ideal. A few West Ham players in there. And then last but not least, we will take... Watch it not give me an... Of course. What have we got? Argentina, England and Portugal. Nothing here. We'll take Edison because he's highest rated. So, our starting lineup. We started off with just special cards, which was nice. We then moved into your Amrabats and so on and so forth, which is a bit meh. We've now got some horrendous, a horrendous defender in Font, and a goalkeeper that doesn't fit the team at all in Edison. So hopefully we can change that. Right, now we've got to be clever. Now we've got to be clever with what we take. We're going to take Neymar with a Hunter as well, so fantastic news. Come on, BPL defenders. We'll take Vasquez for a Hunter. We've now got 4 Hunters already. 2 on the centre-backs, 2 on these dudes here. We've got an Anchor and a few Catalysts, but I don't have any Shadows. So I wouldn't mind getting 2 Shadow cards if I can. Oh, hello, Paul Pogba. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play him... Yeah, we're going to play him out there. We're going to throw him out wide. And I think compared to Amrabat, he's got much better stats everywhere except pace. And so even on 6, potentially 7 chemistry, he'll still be a considerably better player. And in fact, no, maybe not. What have we got? Ooh, Hector the Protector. We'll take Hector Bellerin. We'll play him in at C centre-back. I think... Does this help? No, that hurts chemistry. I wonder if we... No, because Ozil's camp. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Team's looking good, guys. Team's looking good. Team's coming on strongly. What have we got next? I need a goalkeeper, really. I need a... there's a shadow card for us anyway. We'll take Martins, who, of course, will be a team of the season in 2 or 3 days' time. Is 87 rated team of the season coming. All pretty much comes down to this, guys. Do we get a goalkeeper from the EPL here? Yes or no? Oh, my God. We get the meta team of dreams, guys. Bellerin, Smalling, Butland, Pogba, Eriksen, Mkhitaryan, Hazard. There's only a few players in here that you don't see in everyone's everyday weekend league squad. So I'm alright with that. Let's get ourselves a... let's go for rating. Let's go for rating. Let's take that Godin. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice high-rated squad. Of course, if I do get a player that actually suits the team, I'll take them. And unfortunately, someone like Azpilicueta or Valencia don't suit the team, because I've already got Bellerin as the off-chem player. So we'll take Felipe Luis and Diego Godin. No problem at all. Now, good left wing would be nice here from the Premier League. Is there a... I'll go Engine. I quite enjoy the Engine chem style. I actually think it's a very strong chemistry style. James Milner, not interested in him. We'll take Julian Draxler for the rating. Right, let's get ourselves... Who would I even want? Son. 88 Son would be ideal. We'll go rating. We'll go Nolito for rating. Let me arrange the chem stars. So I want Hunter... Actually, I want Hunter on Hazard. I want Hunter on Mkhitaryan. And I do want Hunter on RU. I'll keep Catalyst on Pogba. I want Shadow, of course, on the defenders. How many shadows did I get? Did I get 2 shadows? I got an Anchor in Godin, and Smalling already has Anchor. So I didn't... did I only get 1 shadow? I did. God damn. I'm going to leave Hunter on Neymar. So when we bring him off as a sub, he's just going to be beasting and feasting. We'll go Catalyst in the midfield and just throw pace on only. Catalyst, Catalyst, Catalyst. And I'm sure I have another Catalyst. No, I don't. Right, and we'll put Engine then on Payet to boost his pace. And we'll take the final pick. Let's get a 99 Ronaldo for the Bants. Silver's brilliant. Right. We'll take the BPL player anyway. EPL player. EPL player. And now we will rearrange the squads to set up. He goes down there. Smalling, Butland is nice. We need a Hector the Protector in there. We get Christian Eriksen and Mesut Ozil. Of course, I think this will be 99 chemistry anyway, but I could definitely get it to 100 chemistry without question, with just a few changes. But I don't want to make those changes because I think the team like this is going to be the best team that I can have. It's an intriguing formation too. It's one of the most attacking, according to the pros and the top 100 players and such. It's one of the most attacking formations in the game. Do we get any extra chemistry anywhere just by sorting the players out? Nope. Right, so just we will almost definitely get a manager that's going to help us here. He says 99. There you go. So the German manager does help. The Spanish, I actually prefer the Spanish manager, just to get Bellerin up onto 7 chem, and that's our team, guys. I actually rate this team. We've got a lot of good players in here. We've got a lot in defence. Otamendi, Bellerin, and Smalling, great. Butland, great. Eriksen and Ozil, great. Pogba at right midfield. Might be a situation where Pogba potentially comes up at left forward, and we bring on Neymar on that right-hand side. The same with Payet. If you look at Payet and Pogba, Pogba's got more pace than Payet, and Payet's still playing there as well. So that might be a situation. Not that pace is everything, but it might be a situation where Felipe Luis potentially comes on on that left-hand side, and maybe Payet goes up into the left forward slot, and then Pogba stays out on the wing. Lots of options, but this is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay guys, as we get into the gameplay, we come up against the first team, a 92 chemistry, 88 rated squad. 5-3-2 formation, quite a nice team, some very good players in there. That name Golan, the 92 Higuain, the Dani Alves, the Chiellini card, the Team of the Year cards. It's a really, really nice squad, but it wasn't the most challenging of games. Now, first things first, dudes, if you can hear that I'm a little under the weather, it's because I'm a little under the weather. I'm finding it quite difficult to just draw breath right now. My nose is bunged up, and yeah, I apologise for the sounds, the sound difference in my voice from the start of the video to my voice now. However, we got a 1-0 win out of the first round, and even though it was only 1-0, wasn't too difficult. We move into the second round. We come up against another super team. Team of the Year, Ronaldo, Marcelo, and Sergio Ramos. His midfield is not the greatest. His attack is very, very good. That Gamero card isn't bad. He's got informed DeMarcos at right back. There's a few players in there that you might think, maybe I wouldn't have gone with those. Might have been better to play somebody off chemistry instead, and it was actually a mistake from my opponent that allowed me the first goal. From experience in this game, I assumed that he was holding wide to bring his keeper out, and his keeper got the ball earlier than he thought, so he just was still holding the Y button and his keeper put it down. But, you know, you got to capitalise on the mistakes of your opponents in FIFA. That's kind of what it's here for. And my second goal was also from a mistake. The ball was going out there for a goal kick. He kept it in, he passed it straight back to me, I squared it into Hazard, and an easy tap in to make it 2-0 was available for me. And then right in the 90th minute, I scored quite a nice goal, beautiful passing move down the left-hand side. Dimitri Payet, who I was unsure of, to be honest. I didn't know how well he was going to play. It's a card that I haven't really used much this year, but he was actually really good. And then the ball goes through to Mkhitaryan, and that is a fantastic finish. I was holding left trigger to try and take the shot because it was the 90th minute, and I thought to myself, let me see if I can do a skill finish. I didn't expect the drag back shot like that. I expected him to do that like heel to heel flick where it kind of like roulettes on the ball and then back heels it in. But it was a nice shot because the little drag back of the ball gave him enough space to actually put the ball in the back of the net. So happy days with that. And again, 3-4-2-1. was a formation I was unsure of. The Pro set is the most attacking formation. A lot of them switch to it in like games when they're behind to try and get back into the game. And it did feel very attacking, but it also felt very secure defensively. So 99 chemistry, 86 rated squad into the semi-final. Another very nice team. Kante, the blue Ronaldo, Griezmann, informed Willian. A very strong defence. Okay, Carvajal in at left centre-back, but in general it was a really nice team. And Chris Smalling for me was big. You know, my defence was huge. Smalling, Otamendi and Bellerin. And they just performed so fantastically. I was intrigued to see how Bellerin would perform at centre-back. And I would say that I wouldn't probably use him as a centre-back in a like a four-back formation. I wouldn't use him as like a right centre-back or a left centre-back in a four-back formation. But in a three-back formation, his height, like his lack of like height, wasn't really an issue, and his lack of physicality wasn't really an issue, simply because he was just so fast, and then Otamendi and Smalling really covered for the lack of height and such of Hector Bellerin. So I would say to you guys, if you're ever considering a three-back formation, but you love one of your fullbacks lots, like Alonso, the 85 Alonso or the 86 Coleman, use them in at centre-back, because they're actually, even though they're not the tallest, although Alonso is relatively tall, even though they're not the tallest for someone like Coleman, they're actually still very, very usable players in those positions in a three-back formation. That being said, I don't necessarily think three-back formations are the way to go for FUT champions. I definitely think four-back is the way to go. We end up getting a 2-0 lead in this game, guys. My opponent does eventually pull one back with Cristiano Ronaldo. Really nice scoop turn around my defence. Didn't expect it, didn't see it coming, and he slots the ball into the back of the net. But 2-1 was the final score. My Jack Butland only making the one save, his Ter Stegen only making 3 saves. It was quite a game that was a bit back and forth end to end, but didn't really contain much super action. There wasn't many shots. You can see by the match stats there, just 10 shots between us throughout a whole game. That's not really that heard of during FUT champions. During
during FUT draft at all. But we make our way into the final, and in the final we come up against a 96 chem, 87 rated team of the year Marcelo, the 89 Vidal, Gary Lineker up front, Carrasco, Thiago, Sergio Ramos in form, Oblak in form, Hector Bellerin. There's a few again, you know, he's got Vieirinha at right mid, not overly, you know, impressed by him. He's got, I think that's Fornals at CDM, not a great CDM, not going to lie. And things started off pretty well for me in this game. 20 minutes in, I'd already created a couple of chances that kind of gave me a little bit of a mental edge over my opponent. Eventually we got into the box, passed it once, passed it twice, and then shot with Eden Hazard. I did have Rooney running in as well for a nice little extra pass, and what I've taken from watching players at regionals is that they always find the extra pass in the box that gives them the space to score. So I'm kind of looking for that a little bit more myself now as well. Even though I did score there with Hazard, the extra pass to Rooney probably was the most efficient choice, even though a goal went in the back of the net anyway. I gave away a silly penalty, my opponent got back in at 1-1, and then we scored a very nice goal to make it 2-1. A stop and turn with Neymar, slots that into Ozil, lovely little 1-2 with Neymar. Neymar gets in behind, cuts down to the defence, squares it across, and who is there again? Eden Hazard to tap it in. Hazard is fantastic. I've got his left forward card. I play it at left forward. I've played him at striker a fair bit. I've never used his 92 striker like too deeply. But it's great. And then Payet scores a banger on his right foot to put me 3-1 up. And that was, at that point, it was pretty much game over. My opponent started getting rash with tackles, rushing in, you know, defensively and such. And it wasn't until the 90th minute that he eventually got a goal back. Great shot, great finish with Carrasco. But it was unfortunately for him too little, too late. And I ended up winning the draft with the 3-4-2-1. A very, very nice team. I had a lot of fun with this team. I really did enjoy playing the games. I felt like it was very open, very creative, and a lot of good stuff from all of the players. But that, guys, is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs.
So, guys, we end up picking up a win in today's draft. Always nice to get a win. I think we actually won the last draft in the last episode, and we packed that in-form 85 rated Bergstein. We got trash bag packs, but we got a decent inform. So hopefully today our reward is better and the contents are better too. This team was great. It was a little exposed defensively, as you could imagine with the 3-4-2-1, but it was a lot of fun to play with. I was genuinely enjoying the gameplay. RU scored a really nice goal. Mkhitaryan played alright. Hazard was fantastic. Payet scored a banger in the final. Pogba was a beast. Ozil and Eriksen were great. Just an all-round, very, very good team. Now, do the EA gods bless us or nah? What do we get? A 50k pack and a 5k pack. It's not the worst reward you can get because you get a 50k pack, right? And right now, because of the SBCs, 83 and higher is a sellable card for good money. But it's not the best reward that you can get either. We'll send all of this to the trade pile. I'll send it all up to the trade pile. It'll make me sell it a bit quicker, and we'll discard the kit. So this is it, guys. The culmination of 4 wins in a row. We get trash bags, 5k pack worth about 3,000 coins at sale value. We earned over 2,000 coins match return, so we need 10,000 coins back from this pack to have made profit. What do we get? No walkout, no big flare, no 83 rated player. That is literally all we needed. An 83 or higher, a special card, or a walkout. I tell you what, actually, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 very sellable players for different reasons, SBCs and such. That's not too bad. It could have been worse. We've almost definitely made profit off of this draft, which is great. Which is what Draft to Glory is about. But this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.